cup, and then go to the father out of respect to what happened long ago, because this is what their mothers did, their grandmothers did, and offer it. He will say no, or he'll take the 10 dirham, but he's leaving the 300,000, for example, on the tray for his daughter. So that's all. It's not a bride price. And also, just one clarification I want to make about the clothing, because it's the most misinterpreted thing worldwide. In Islam, in any holy book of Islam even, the men have no special power or permission to tell the women what to wear. We've chosen what to wear. I can guarantee it. I'm not talking about little pockets in Pakistan or Afghanistan or things where there's no government, no police, no judges, and there's corruption and illiteracy.
Yep.
I'm not talking about that.
Yes.
In Islam, it's the same Quran that's in Kabul, that's in Lahore, that's in my house, okay? So her rights are the same, but she has to know how to read it or memorize it, and the judge and her father needs to know what's in it, okay? So that's where problems occur. It's not an Islamic problem, it's a corruption and literacy problem, okay? There's nothing that says this. That they told me to wear, told me to cover, told me to wear black. The black is cultural, not religious at all. So if you see a woman whose face is covered, she believes she needs to cover her face.
Why?
If my husband, I'll get to that
Thank
in
you.
a second. Sure.
Thank you.
If her husband, like my husband, if he wanted a wife that covered her face, he proposes, like any man around the world, would propose to a woman who dresses and acts and has the character of what he wants in a wife. So if a Muslim man wants a wife who covers her face, he proposes to a woman who covers her face. If he doesn't care one way or the other, he proposes to anyone. But in any culture, it doesn't work to try to change your wife the night you get married. It doesn't work, and it wouldn't work in Islam. And it's a misconception.
Yep.
As much as in any culture, your 14-year-old daughter runs down the stairs to go to the mall, and she's not dressed appropriately in any form of way, and the parents are like, no, something else. Go back up. That's as much, and that's worldwide. So.
When you go back to the States, do you dress like this?
Yes, I dressed like this before I even came here. Yes.
So you converted to Islam when you were there?
Yes,
When
in
in the United
university time. When I was already living with the Alain family, but in America. And then you asked, why do some women cover their face?
Yeah, I just speaking on the misunderstanding, I think, why the covering up? What are you covering up and why?
Sure. What I'm covering up is my hair and the curves of my body to my wrist and past my feet, as is asked of me in the Quran, okay? To be modest. To also, I know this could be sounding uncomfortable, but it's the truth, to set myself apart from non-Muslim women. Muslim women are asked to set themselves apart so that you can easily identify who's a Muslim woman. So we're quite proud of it. Sorry, this is why we haven't gotten rid of it. If you look, though, in other religions, many other monotheistic religions especially, this is what everyone was wearing 100 years ago, 200 years ago. But then they switched to fashion and this type of thing. Though we have the fashion on underneath, trust me. You can see from the malls, all the fashion houses are here. Okay. So, some women use the niqab to cover their face. The niqab ties around the head and shows just the eyes.
Yeah.
So why would a woman wear niqab? There's a story in Hadith. Hadith are the sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, his wives, and his best friends. They're kept separate. The Quran are the words of God, we believe, and then anyone else said anything or wanted to add anything, it's kept separate in the Hadith, okay? There's a hadith that the Prophet's wife Aisha, who the poor lady has been known